This is Teacher Tasama, Grade 7, Literature textbook on page 400. Today we're going to read a poem entitled Father William from Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. In the poem, Your Old Father William by Lewis Carroll, the first speaker and the second, a father and his son, are exchanging conflicting views. The poem is a dialogue between Father William and his son. Read the poem carefully. It's written in question and answer format. For each stanza, a paraphrase written in simplified language is supplied. Stanza 1. In the first stanza, the speaker states that Father William is old and that he has white hair. He asks him why he constantly stands on his head. Stanza 2 is paraphrased this way. We learn that the questioner is Father William's son. Father William's answer to the question in the first stanza is that when he was younger, he thought he might hurt his brain if he stood on his head. But now he knows he has no brain, so he does it repeatedly. Stanza 3. The son repeats his statement that Father William is old, adds to it the statement that he is extremely fat, and asks why his father is still doing gymnastics. Here, the child seems a bit confused because his father is very fat and very old, but he is still doing gymnastics. Stanza 4. The father replies that when he was younger, he used a cream that kept his arms and legs flexible, and offers to sell his son a couple of boxes of the cream. Stanza 5. The son repeats once again his statement that Father William is old and adds to it the statement that his father's teeth and jaws are too feeble. Feeble means weak. To eat anything except fat. Then he asks his father how he was able to finish all of the goose they ate at dinner, including the tough parts which usually are not eaten. Stanza 6. Father William replies that he had been a lawyer when he was younger, and that far from being weak, his jaws were exercised by arguing all of his law cases twice, once for practice with his wife and once before the court. He does not mention eating, but emphasizes the fact that he uses his strong jaws for effective talking. Stanza 7 is paraphrased the following way. The son repeats once again his statement that Father William is old and adds to it the statement that his father's teeth and jaws are too feeble to eat anything except fat. Then he asks his father how he was able to finish all of the goose they ate at dinner, including the tough parts, which usually are not eaten. Stanza 8. Father William says that 3 questions are enough for him to answer, and criticizes his son for giving him heirs. Giving himself heirs means considering himself superior to others. It's a figurative language. Or being self-important and conceited. He says he does not have time to listen to his son's nonsense and tells him to leave or he will kick him down the stairs. So at the end, the father was a bit nervous, for he sensed many questions, and finally he gave him warning uh, to leave, otherwise he's going to take action. So what can you learn about from this poem? What the theme? The theme of this poem is indicates a generation gap. You know, there's age difference between the father and the son, and when there is a generation gap, it's very difficult to easily understand each other or one another. So the lesson that we can learn from this poem is generation gap affects understanding. That's all I have for today. Thank you very much.